Content warning for today's video. Consumption of hard liquor. Viewer discretion is advised. Alright viewer, you wanna know something? It's been about 15 days since I last recorded a video. And that's because I pretty much ran out of storage space. So I had to get another external drive to start putting my raw recordings on. And there was also just general low morale stuff, me getting sick. I'm pretty sure I have Lyme's disease right now. Yeah, so yeah. Apologies for that. Let's try to start this off with a better note, shall we? Happy Pride Month. I know we're halfway into Pride Month at the time of this recording, but yeah. Let's go take down the Holy Nation, shall we? Oh, there was something I actually wanted to show off. That's my base right there. Like, it's like right around here, but the game registers it as being over here because that's where I placed the first building for it. To kind of push my borders inwards, which allowed me to place the small shack right here. The skeleton repair bit in there. That I can dismantle just fine. Yeah, the dismantle option is there. Then there's a small generator, which I can also dismantle. And the small shack, cannot dismantle it, because the game considers that to be part of Blister Hill. Not my generator, not my skeleton repair bed, but the freaking small shack is part of Blister Hill for some reason now. Even though it belongs to me. And as a result of that, the generator, whenever I put fuel into it, will start consuming the fuel at maximum efficiency. Which makes no sense, because there's nothing electronic in any part of the Holy Nation. So why exactly is that being used to use up the fuel? I don't understand. Anyway, these guys got crossbow turrets up here. They hurt a lot. Let's go into this bar here. Let's fight them off in here. Now, all that training that I've done off screen has given me 89 martial arts skill when I'm indoors. Let's cut these guys down with my mitts, shall we? Come on, Slot Dog, give him the old 1-2. Oh my goodness. Yeah, seems like there won't really be much in the way of fighting here, huh? How about this guy? There we go. Bruce Lee kick his freaking his arm right off. There we go, that's what I wanted to see. Oh yeah. Rollout kick. Right, just kick his arm right off. Like it's Kung Pao. I mean, crap, man. That was like his stomach blood on the ground. It was all in one solid chunk. Jeez. There. Now the really awful thing is that this is like 6 paladins right here. There are so many more that I have to deal with after this. Oh, I gotta deal with ninjas now apparently too. What the hell? Why are there ninjas here? Holy shit. 400 damage. What the hell? Why did that do 400 damage? Oh my goodness. Well, I gotta fight my way all the way to here, the throne. I got an idea. Let's go in there, piss off as many guys as we can. There we go. Now we can go into this building instead. Phoenix shouldn't follow outside of his home. And I got shot a couple of times. God damn, they shot me in the head. Look at that. Okay. Damn, he got away. Clearly didn't get away. Huh. Surprisingly few of those guys followed me. This guy dead? No. Probably wishes he was, though. Honestly, you just have to cut off a leg or their right arm, and these guys just become completely useless. Turns out hatred of prosthetics and a general primitive living leads to, well, not really great health among your people, should anything like this occur. Without much in the way of scientific research, I'm curious as to what happens when one of these guys gets sick. I know sickness isn't something you have to deal with in Kenshi as a mechanic, I'm just talking, like, universe-wise. How has the Holy Nation managed to make this whole thing stick together for 5,000 years? It seems like it would all just be one massive cult of personality, and it would just die out after dear leader is dead. Yeah, like Caesar's Legion in Fallout New Vegas. Caesar himself knows that the Legion isn't gonna last after his death. Somehow, some way, though, the Holy Nation has just lasted that long. Well, probably because the priests that run everything behind the scenes have just managed to convince everybody that every new leader is just the Phoenix Reborn or some shit. And this is a great. This is just great. This is pretty good. All right, let's see here. So you say. If evil has no place here, then I'll have to kill you guys. Chaotic good here. Well, I guess I'm really more chaotic neutral than anything else. There we go. Elbow jab. Oh, better take this guy's sword. Those Inquisitors suck. Just stop. Stop, Slot. Jeez. Don't kill another paladin. Fix yourself up there, boss. Come on. High kick. I do a high kick and hit this guy in the leg. It makes so much sense. Well, time to just do that about 14 more times until eventually I've dealt with all the paladins. How many more guys are there in here? A lot. There are a lot of guys in here. That guy's got 83 attack. I got 90 martial arts when I'm in here, so it's cool. Where's Phoenix himself? He should be around here. Oh, wait. That's not it. There he is. Phoenix has 79 attack. Wow, he's... I might actually just be able to beat him right now if I go for an all-out assault. Oh. Yep, sure did. I'll just be taking that off your hands. Yeah, this is the reason why he's not really that difficult to defeat compared to Asada. Because the holy chest piece reduces his combat attack, and he's indoors as well, which, yeah, you get another penalty from that. It's only -2, which isn't as bad as most other weapons like this, but still. He should also be in good enough health to just pick him up and get out of here without worrying too much. Go. The Protector of the Flame there, he doesn't have anything interesting, trust me on that. Gotta go around the long way for some reason, rather than just going out the way I came in. Oh, whatever. Alright, well. Phoenix is in my grasp. Build a peeler machine. And you know this is gonna go, viewer. Surprised that more of those guys didn't chase after me to get dear leader back. Alright, well, let's put Phoenix in. And now time for me to, I'll just run. I'm faster on those assholes. Curse you, Dark One. Make sure I didn't forget anything off of them. No, I think we're good. Alright, well, let's see here. Put one of these there. Let's take a rest on the skeleton repair bed. Fix up the few minuscule points of damage that I took. And while I'm letting Phoenix just get cut to pieces in this peeling machine, I actually want to ask a question. Since it's Pride Month, I have to wonder, like, what if Phoenix himself were actually a trans woman? Because the Holy Nation just views women as, like, temptresses, evil seductresses and stuff, so, like, what if Phoenix were actually a trans woman, I ask, and and Phoenix came out as such? Oh, what would happen? What would happen to Phoenix at that point? Like, would the entirety of, would the Paladins and the Inquisitors like hack the seductress that is Lord Phoenix to death or some shit? Like, I'm genuinely curious because there doesn't seem to be anything that answers that question in the game. And I like to think that trans people exist in Kenshi, in one way or another. Well, anyway, just something I was always thinking about. Alright, Phoenix is dead. That's that. Cancel this. Now let's check the factions menu. Oh, there's supposed to be a Wrath of God raid that comes after you the moment you imprison Phoenix, but I guess that didn't happen. And unsurprisingly, Blister Hill is still not destroyed because this place hasn't been de-rendered yet. Well, let's take apart what I can. Oh, what am I doing? This outpost is gonna be here for the rest of the game anyway. I can just quick dismantle this stuff. Sorry about that. Alright, well. And those legs are just kind of rolling down. Actually, I got an idea. Let's... You can throw Phoenix out of town. Let's do that. Oh, I guess I can't do that on a dead corpse. Oh well. Wait, what? Throwing out? Well, now Slot Dong is... Alright. Now, how far is out of town? Oh, there's the peeling machine that I built. It's been like 2 weeks since I last recorded anything for this game, or even since I last touched this game at all, so I don't remember at all what I even put out here. Okay, there you go. You're free to go. Go on. Alright. Alright. No, don't throw out. I want to see what happens if I take Phoenix all the way over to AdMag now. Do I even have AdMag on the map? Oh, I do. Alright. Well, let's go there and see what happens if I put him in a cage over there. Well, viewer, here's AdMag, though, Slot Dog, fight me. You fear death, death fears me. Yes, that's me, Slot Dog, though you guys can call me Bruce Dog if you'd like. I'm not really here to fight anything in AdMag, I just kind of want to see what happens if I put Phoenix's corpse into its cage here, in the Faction HQ. Alright, put him in. Let's load him in there. Alright, but while I'm here I can check out and see how absurdly fucking strong Asada is going to be. That's Seto, she's weak and pitiful. 5 Invincibles have... Oh my goodness. Those are some stats right there. Bayan, the advisor to Asada, has decent stats, but he's not really anything to write home about. Check Warrior. There's Asada herself. Oh, fuck. Fuck me. 100. I have 90 when I'm indoors. She's gonna have 94 when she's down here. Yeah, 94. You know why? She's not wearing samurai armor. That's why. What is she wearing? Oh, she's wearing a chain shirt. Right. So, she's gonna be... She doesn't have nearly enough strength to wield that Meito Fragment Axe, but I don't think it matters much. It's gonna be hard to get an attack off on her. She doesn't have much in the way of defense. I'll certainly hit her if I manage to get an attack. 90 martial arts versus her 79 defense, but 94 attack when she's indoors is kind of a lot. She's gonna get to attack me more often than I attack her. Alright, let's just put the corpse in here. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. Well, I get 50,000. I guess Phoenix was wanted dead or alive. Emphasis on alive, but still. Oh god. Oh god, it's like a conga line. Alright, I can't really do much of anything here, because I gotta set up a healing station before I do anything in this place. So, let's go raid Squin, and I'll be right back, viewer. Okay, here we are back at Admag. I actually want to try and set my healing station as close to this part as I possibly can. Asana just followed me all the way... Alright, well maybe this will be... Maybe I don't even have to set up a healing station. Maybe I'll be okay to just fight her. Oh, God. Oh. Oh. There we go. That did some damage. Good thing she's wearing, like, no armor whatsoever. Her attacks are so slow that I have to dodge twice. What is this nonsense? Cut out, asswipe. The problem is not Asada herself, it's this freaking it's this invincible she's got with her. No, it's 100 Guardians, not even one of the invincibles. God, jeez. Ass handed to me. Yeah, take that. Alright, now I've just done what I have never done before. I've taken down the Shek Kingdom. Let's see here. I gotta move some stuff into my main inventory here. Here's the thing about this Fragment Axe. It has a strength requirement of 144, which is just patently ridiculous. I think you need to have about 98 strength in order to wield this damn thing. Or 97 strength, one of those two. It is completely absurd. It doesn't belong to you, Tin Man. Well, it does now. I fucking stole it fair and square. My arm is messed up too badly to lift anything. Well, I better fucking kill this guy quick. Come on. There we go. Oh, just hang back and fix yourself up there, slut dog. Oh, great. Well, now I gotta wait. I'll wait until my arm gets patched up over time. Okay, there we go. Finally, my arm is all fixed up. My goodness, like, so much shit just kept going wrong. I kept getting attacked by wandering factions. I tried to set up a healing station. It didn't really matter. Ugh, so much random shit happened. Anyway, I've got Asada now. I've got her now in my arms, so let's put her into the healing machine. Oh my goodness. This has just been a train wreck right here. It wasn't supposed to be. I apologize. Can I talk to her? No, she's kind of unconscious. She's unconscious, but she's able to scream out. I'll bet the Shek do that in their sleep. I still find it pretty funny how the Shek hate me, but they gave me 50,000 cats just for turning in the corpse of Lord Phoenix. Yeah, so this is something I've never actually done before. I've never actually defeated the Shek Kingdom like this. Or ever defeated the Shek Kingdom, period. This is completely new for me. Never before have I held in my hands the Meito-grade Fragment Axe. It's... okay, I'm not hiding in the safety of my walls at all. This is just a peeling machine here. That's all it is. I got your leader. Even if you guys get her back, like, she's not gonna be the same now. Bukai the Mountain is still gonna fuck her up big time. It's just a human stick at this point, or a Shek stick. I don't know. Alright, now she's dead. You guys are too late. Okay, do I get any kind of raid for that? No, it's just enemy. Alright, that's fine. Been defeated? No, it hasn't been. My god, Asana had so much blood in her. Look how much blood she had. Wow, I got a kamikaze Squanza spawn like instantly. You guys are tough too. Alright. Not gonna fuck around with this any. I'm just gonna head back to Narco's pad, resupply, and head off to the greatest challenge ever. Hey viewer, we're back at home base. I'm all rested up. So, let's see here. Let's drop off our equipment one final time. Now, in this playthrough I was able to get 27 Meito weapons here. I've got 27 Meito weapons in this chest here. Let me actually just further read here. Hold on. Okay, that's... let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 17, 20, 25, 26. Oh. Which Meito weapons am I missing, then? Because there's the one from, there's supposed to be 29 in total. Unless I miscount. Hold on, let me count. No, 25, 26. There's the one that Catlon has, which is the Falling Sun, and there's the one that Igor has, which is the Desert Saber. Which one am I missing? Huh. Let me look more carefully at this. Alright, you know what? I actually did make a mistake. There actually aren't 29 Meito weapons after all. There are really only supposed to be 28s. I think the reason why I got 29 is because I just read the list off of the Kenshi wiki and just kind of took that literally. You're able to get another Fragment Axe if you go back to Admag after Asada is dead or imprisoned. You kill... Then you defeat, Mukai the Mountain, and you're able to get another Fragment Axe. That's actually where I'm at. That's actually where I got 29 from. So, in actuality, I have every Meito weapon now except for the Desert Saber, which, like I said, that's just gonna be the one that I don't get, because, Igor is just ceasing to spawn, utterly. And that means that there is just no way for me to get the Desert Saber off of him, since he's not appearing anymore. So, yeah, that's, yeah. I know that kind of sucks, and I do apologize, viewer, but there is just no way for me to get the Desert Saber if the game isn't going to spawn it anymore for me. Which means that we're going to be tackling the final challenge of today. We're going to be tackling the final challenge, and I'll be failing one of my primary goals. So yeah, I'm bringing the Paladin's Cross with me, not to fight Catlon himself, but it will make fighting his goons a lot easier, so I'm gonna bring it with me anyway. Well, I'll see you guys after I complete the long trek over to Catlon's Exile. Oh, I guess we're here. Must be Catlon's Exile, right? Yeah, I mean, maybe once the area starts once the area finishes loading. Hold on, let me say real quick. Let me do the thing. Oh man, 205 buildings that have been saved with messed up data. Yeah, I can only assume that was causing like some kind of memory leak or something, which actually that reminds me, like that can happen in Kenshi. The game will be all like, "Oh, Kenshi ran out of memory." And I'm like, "What the fuck?" Cuz oh, I think that I came in here through the back way? Right? Huh. Alright, because I see all those Legion thralls in there. Which I should be able to easily beat, because these guys have, like, no stats. Oh, there's one. For some reason I can't click on them? And they're just kind of walking through solid obstacles now. Alright, so Catlon should be in this... Whoa, hold on. Oh, shit, Kenshi just crashed. Kenshi just, like, super crashed on me. Holy shit. Fuck. Alright, well, first and hopefully only crash, because this is gonna be the last video. Well, yeah, that wasn't supposed to happen. Huh. The game didn't like me trying to fix stuff while it was loading, apparently. Alright. Okay, things seem to be in much better shape now than they were last time. Oh, wait, I just saw myself in combat for a split second. Yep. Saw myself in combat. Alright. Storm Thralls. They're Storm Thralls, not Legion Thralls. My bad. Anyway, these guys have terrible stats. At least for this point in the game. But there are like 100 of them. Anyway, they should go down like one strike from my Mato grade Paladin's Cross that I obtained 100% legitimately and didn't have to steal from anybody after peeling them apart. Yeah, look at that. Like, down in 2 hits. Look at this guy right here. Fucking dead. 1 hit. I will smite you with the fury of 1,000 fires of Okran. That came out awkwardly. My apologies, viewer. Anyway, I'm totally surrounded here, but you know what? I just don't care. I don't know how, I don't know why, but I managed to come in the back way. I guess Catlon didn't even notice or care in any way, and, you know, all these guys are just screeching. I can't even see myself. I'm just gonna cut them all down, one at a time. Look how much damage I'm inflicting. These guys can't even get an attack. Say it with me, viewers. You can't even handle this. Now, I'm gonna take myself a swig of gin. And, I mean, I should be able to win this thing, no problem. I think there are exactly 100 of these guys in here. I wasn't exaggerating or being facetious or anything. I literally mean there are 100 of these guys here. But, I mean, if you've been building up your squad of guys, or in my case, one guy, it should be fine. Do I really have the right to call myself Bruce Dong when I'm using a sword? I'm sure it's fine. I'm gonna be using my mitts to defeat Catlon himself. Also, why do these guys have moon cleavers? Because the Legion Thralls, they wield katana, but these guys are using moon cleavers instead. Come to think of it, this is the only other squad of dudes that happens to use moon cleavers. Maybe the preacher of the moon cults is somebody who happens to have been to the Ashlands. Maybe they saw what should not be seen in the form of Catlon and all these Storm Thralls. They went mad, started a cult, started having everybody wield moon cleavers. Who knows? It's just interesting, because this is one of, like, 2 types of NPCs that'll wield this weapon. Oh, did I already deal with all of them? Not quite. There's one attempting to get. There are several attempting to get away. No, just leave the slot down. They're not gonna harm me. Unless this one runs all the way from, let's say, Ashlands here to say the hub. Where's the hub? Everything's red, so I don't even know where anything is anymore. Black Desert City. That's white, but only because I never went there, because I just didn't see the point. Blister Hill, I think, should technically be considered white right now. Bad Teeth. Blister Hill's still red. Okay. It should be under control of either Flotsam Ninjas or Shek, I think, at this point. Well, you know what? No real point in trying to just converse further about Blister Hill. Let's go and fight, Catlon. If I can remember which of these domes he's in. Oh! Here's his throne. Alright. Time for the ultimate showdown between Bruce Dong and Catlon. Just gotta take this off first. Yeah, and Catlon has got some stats. Catlon has got some stats, indeed. Goal, reigning. Yeah, reigning over what little remains of the Second Empire. Alright. Well. So soon, what are you talking about? It's been 1,000 years, Catlon. Bruce Dong has come to issue judgment. Your falling son to my fists. Oh, we are nothing. What was the point of it all? Have you tried looking after humans? They're monsters. As they grow in number, so does their capacity for evil, and they won't even notice as they do it. I mean, he's right, if you saw the Holy Nation and what they did to Bast. I was not the monster. I'm getting fucked up big time here. There we go. Ouch. Well, you know what? Since Catlon doesn't have any repair kits, any damage I do to him is permanent. Oh, alright. He's just gonna go back to raining. The hell? What was that? Alright, Catlon, round 2. Insert Guile theme here. Alright, I'm gonna have to set up a healing station, because there's just no way I can take this guy right now. I like how he's just totally passive unless I actively go to attack him. Yeah, definitely gonna need a healing station. Okay, with me being fully healed up now, let's get back at it, shall we? This time I'll get you for sure, Catlon. Alright. Come on, Catlon. Here we go. Round 2. Or 3, I guess. Yeah, your judgment has come again. Fucking brawl. He can fucking block my Bruce Lee kicks. What is this nonsense? Dodging his kick. Jeez. Oh, goodness. The Ashland Dome seem to have major problems when it comes to, like, layering and levels and stuff. There we go. Hit him once. One hit's good. Now he's gonna start degrading. There we go. Keep hitting him. Ouch. There we go. Kick. Look at this. I'm like twice the size of this guy. How is he even doing all this? How is he able to do so much to me? Oh, God. Well, time to heal up and get back at it, eh? You gonna give another speech about how his judgment has come so soon? Surprisingly not. There we go. Him in the stomach again. If I can just reduce his stomach health down to 0. Hold up, let's try to lure him down here. Something more like climactic. Alright. The game is not interested in letting me give this guy like a climactic death or anything. No theatrics allowed, I guess. Surprised how many attacks I'm able to land against this guy. He's got 10 more attack than I have martial arts. Oh, Oh, that would be because he's hurt pretty badly. He can't actually wield that falling sun anymore. He can still hit me pretty damn hard with it, though. It'd be pretty cool if martial arts allowed you to, like, grab enemies' weapons and disarm them. Try to get a cool screenshot pose there, but nah, it's just not gonna happen. God damn it. Every time I try to lure him down here so that his throne doesn't get in the way of screen caps, the game is just like, no, that cannot happen. I mean, that's a decent pose right there. I actually kind of like that one. It would be even better if, you know, his fucking throne weren't in the way, but you know what they say, you can't have anything, right? Look at this. I can't even really get low enough for a decent screen cap here. Ugh. I'm gonna take that, but that probably won't actually be a thumbnail for today's video. Ugh. Yeah, his throne is just getting in the way of every attempt to try and make at creating a decent screen cap here. Okay, he called off his attack partway through just to do that. I hit him for 95 damage. How did I hit him for 95 damage? What did I hit? Seriously, what did I just hit? He's fully covered except for his head, and I sure as hell didn't hit that. What on earth? Come on, just one more hit against his stomach there. So much junk and crap in here, and he won't chase you back to any sort of, like, building that you built. He just resides on his throne once again. Ouch. That shit hurts, dude. Stop hitting me with your stick. I've got... How much dodge do I have? 67. Yeah, he's gonna fucking hit me over and over again though, isn't he? Sure is. Oh, gotta heal myself up again. Warning, Wrath of God moving towards your outpost. Which one? Well, let's see if we can kind of just divine where it's coming from. Alright, it's coming from Stack, but like I got 3 things called your outpost, so I got no idea which one they're referring to. Alright, Catlon, time for like round 4 at this point. Oh, and he's gonna do his speech again. He's just gonna do this speech almost every time I come at him like this. One more hit to his chest. Okay, now that's definitely something worth keeping. I don't know for sure if that's gonna be the thumbnail, but that's a pretty cool screen cap right there. Almost looks like I'm doing a crane kick like at the end of Karate Kid. Oh, there we go. Finally. Kicked him in the chest, and that just brought him down. Well, for defeating Cat Lon, you are given the Falling Sun. The very minor factions at this point that you have yet to eradicate. This would be your weapon for doing so. You get the CPU of Catlon as well, so let's just read that off. CPU of Catlon, one of the founding skeletons of the old empire. They sought to undo the crimes and errors of the skeleton kind and redeem themselves to mankind, though the humans had long forgotten any of it. He eventually became a dictator. As the empire started falling apart, he tried harder to force it back together. So sad. He didn't reset his CPU often enough, and that's what happened, basically. He became extremely obsessed with the crimes committed by skeletons, and didn't realize that humans had just forgotten all of it. Anyway, he also didn't spawn with Masterwork armor. He had Specialist armor. You'd think that for what is basically the final boss of any playthrough of Kenshi, like, he would have just Masterwork armor, right? But, yeah. So yeah, Slot Dong's just gonna sit here on this throne for probably the rest of eternity. I mean, the Holy Nation, Shek Kingdom over here, they've been eradicated. United Cities, they've been eradicated. Second Empire and what remains of it anyway has been destroyed. Oh, what the hell? Oh, there's Storm Thralls coming. Anyway, I've killed just about any hope there is left for sapient life on the moon of Kenshi. And Slotdong just kind of sits here for the rest of eternity in hopes that one day something else can come forward. Something else will bring hope for sentient life, huh? Well, I'm gonna take this screen cap, and I think I'm gonna end the series now. Yeah, this has been an interesting 7, 8 videos I think it's been at this point. So to those of you that have been sticking with me, thank you. Really, like, thank you for sticking with me throughout this entire series. This has been a lot of fun to make. So there's been a ton of stuff that's happened off screen that I just kind of never let you see because it's all just grinding, and you don't want to see that. Anyway, I think I know what my next playthrough is gonna be. Somebody actually sent me a mod suggestion back for my first video where he plays John Carpenter, and you have to, I guess, find a bunch of limbs for your actors after his latest horror movie creation. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna be doing that next, though it sadly won't be streamed, which is kind of what I wanted to do. Reason being is that my PC just cannot handle streaming a game like Kenshi. I would have to do it in recordings as I've done here, unless I just get a better computer. So, yeah, I will see you guys when I get around to starting that mod. Thanks once again for sticking with me throughout this series, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye, viewers.